Hey my friends, happy Sunday. This is Lori coming to you from my office, here to give you a great Goodwill haul from a new spot for me. I was in South Carolina with my daughter Angie. We were doing some college tours and we went to Clemson University, we went to the University of South Carolina, and we visited the College of Charleston. Really far from mom, but she loved them. It was a great experience for us to go away together, some good girl time, and to my extreme delight, there was a Goodwill Outlet 10 minutes from the University of South Carolina. So it really works out that that happened to be Angie's favorite school of the three that we toured, because there is a bins right there. So literally like 4.5 miles from campus. It took me 9 minutes to get there. She went off with a friend and hung out. She's got one friend who's a year older than her who's studying there, and off she went and off I went. And I hit the bins there. So some pros and cons to this stop. So I got there at 5 minutes of 4 and the door was locked and people were standing outside the door, and I was really confused because my bins here in New Hampshire are kind of like, 7 or 8 a.m. till 8 or 9 p.m. at night. So I got there and people were waiting outside, and I said, why are we not going in? And they said, oh, because every Thursday night at these bins, they close from 3 to 4 p.m. and then they reopen and everything at the bins is half off. So I thought that maybe they were like the bins here in Boston, which I've yet to go to, which I've heard are like $1.75 per item. And so maybe each item was half off. And she said, no. The woman I spoke with was super nice, total Southern hospitality at these bins. The people were great. But she said, no, it's typically $1.39 a pound. And every Thursday from 4 p.m. till 9 p.m., everything is 70 cents a pound. So I was like, wow, I was so excited. On the same token, I had to be cautious because I had only planned to bring like 25 pounds back with me. That's how I packed my suitcase. So anyways, we went in. The con was they don't switch the bins out. So whatever is there, and I think it's this location's way of clearing out some of their bin items. So no rotations. And the bins were super deep. So I'm used to like, about the 1 foot blue bins that are all spread out and you dig, and sometimes they're piled high, but these had those, but also in the mix were just, like 4 foot bins, and you could literally like dive your whole body inside. So that was kind of hard on my back, but still fun. It was very peaceful, very quiet. I'm gonna get into the haul for you. Not like the greatest, like big brand items, like no Lululemon. I don't think I found a single piece from Anthropologie, nothing designer, nothing. I saw like one Dooney and Burke bag that had like popsicles on it that I was psyched about, and then it was like literally covered with Sharpie on one side. So that was a bust. But anyways, I'm gonna show you what I got. I'm still happy with what I got. And in total, I should mention, I got 19 pounds, and it came to $13.30 for 19 pounds. And they asked me if I wanted to round up, and of course I did. So I spent $14 on 19 pounds. I wanna say, if I did I was calculating how many pieces I got on the plane as I wrote things down on the way home. So I think I got like between 27 and 30 items. It came to about 50 cents an item, if that. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you what I got. And then there was a Salvation Army that we went to a Clemson that I got a couple pieces from there, and I think I spent $4. So here goes. I'll start with the Clemson trip. So I wanted to get Angie, of course, she had to get sweatshirts every place she went. And I said, why don't I just look at the Goodwill stores, because you'll be surprised at what we can find there. So we found this really cool Clemson tie-dye t-shirt that had this little peace mobile on the back. Clemson Wild Child. So I loved that. This was like $2.99. And I also got this at Clemson. This is like one of those like 90s made in the USA, looks like single stitch, Hilton Head. The sun's doing that funky thing. I'm gonna have to sit back so I don't get in the way of the videoing there. So this Hilton Head t-shirt, and I also got a belt, but I think it's buried. So I'll just go ahead and show you what I got. So I got a pink sweatshirt, nothing exciting, it does have like little silvery pink design, so a little metallic flare. Pink does decent in my closet. I will get between $15 and $25 for this. Sometimes I list them at $30, then I'll get like a lot of like $10, $15 offers. Sometimes I'll take them, or I'll just list it at 25. I'll probably sell that for 20. I was really excited about this. However, the comps weren't great, but this is like an original top sheet. I wanted the full set, they didn't have it, of Star Wars sheets for The Empire Strikes Back. And they're coming out with the last installment very soon. So probably about $15 for this on eBay. It's in really great condition. Everything's been washed. But to be totally honest with you, if I can't sell these, my son Rocco will love them, or my husband, which is kind of scary. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty cute. They had another Empire Strikes Back thing, but it looked like curtains. And they were heavy, so I wasn't really sure how they would do, but my guess is the same person donated both pieces. I got these overalls. I like overalls to sell in the fall. These were online, no big brand. It's just Celebrity Pink. Not sure if you've heard of Celebrity Pink before. I'm gonna have a hard time showing you the labels because as I go forward, the sun gets crazy. But this isn't like a big label. But anyways, these comps were anywhere between $15 and $35. So I felt pretty good about these. And one of the things I always have to look for, I've bought, in my early days of reselling, I would pick up overalls, and 2 times I bought like a vintage, like Mickey Mouse with embroidered characters on it, and then like a PacSun brand. And both times when I got them, these were broken and someone had either tied them or whatever. So that was the flaw. And they are definitely something you can replace, and they are definitely something I never took the time to replace. So I actually donated both of those overalls this morning. I'm finally letting go of some things that I feel like I'm never going to repair. So anyway, yeah, so probably $25 for those, which is awesome. This I thought was pretty cool. This is a vintage CB jacket. It's marked medium, but it is vintage sizing. To be honest, when I first looked at it, I was thinking that it may have been a children's size because it's pretty small. So I had Angie try it on, and it's the arm length that lets me know it is in fact for women. But it's marked as a size medium. It's in beautiful condition. More like a windbreaker style, probably like a great fall coat as opposed to like a winter coat, which I think this brand is more well known for. But it definitely is more like a small, extra small. So as with all vintage clothing, it measures a little bit smaller than normal. So I thought that was really cute. I got this scarf. The reason I picked up this scarf is because it was new with tag from Pure One Imports. You know, the price tag on it, there is no price tag on it. Is there? No. But I love that it's new with tag. Pretty much my rule of thumb, and you'll see with this haul, I picked up quite a few scarves in this haul. I will pick up scarves. I don't usually pick up scarves that have no name brand on them at all, unless it's just like beautiful condition, or unless there's a care tag on it and it's like a luxurious fabric or anything like that. But I do like to pick up any scarves that have a tag or a brand name on them, and you'll see a few today. And not necessarily ones that are like a household name, but certain ones that do sell. So anyways, scarves are really light at the bins, so totally worth a pickup, probably $15 for that. I've had pretty good luck. This was the other belt that I picked. This was the other item that I picked up at the Salvation Army. There's no brand on it, but it is genuine leather. And I thought this was a super cool belt for this time of year. It has like paisleys and like skull heads. So I'm gonna get up and show you. Pretty cool. I thought that was really cool for this time of year. And this was 99 cents at Salvation Army. I'll probably list it for about $25. Want to get that up and listed as soon as I can. All right, I'm gonna show you a few more of the scarves that I picked up and give you a little reasoning behind it. I'm also thinking about doing a video on just how different my choices are when I'm shopping at the bins versus estate sales versus yard sales versus a general thrift store. I've had a run with a recent estate sale that I didn't even do a haul on, where I think like 9 out of the 10 pieces have sold within 2 weeks that I purchased. Maybe not that quite high. Maybe it's like 7 out of 12 pieces, but I've done really well with it, but I paid up for a lot of things. So it's always interesting when I watch hauls to see what people choose, and I find it interesting myself, because this, for example, is an H&M scarf. I probably wouldn't have picked this up like at a Savers for $4 or $5, but I did pick it up at the bins, and it's actually gorgeous. And it's this like dark floral pattern, which is really in for the fall, and just really super cute. I love lightweight scarves. I've mentioned this before. I think they're just gorgeous to like throw on with anything. And this is in beautiful condition, and it did have an H&M tag, so while it's not a luxury tag, it's at least a brand that people can recognize, and I could probably sell this for like $12 or $15. I mean, H&M, this is probably $12.99 new, but it is a gorgeous pattern and in beautiful condition and great for the season. This was interesting because I've had really mixed things with Juicy Couture. I know this like used to be a big name brand. Now they sell it at Kohl's. I had one pair of Juicy Couture terry cloth pants that I listed, and they sold like in a day. I've done okay with it. But anyways, there's a little bit of pilling on this, but I thought this was a really cute scarf. And it says, peace, love, and sandy feet. So definitely more of a summer brand, but really cute. And then right down here on the scarf, it has Juicy Couture on it. So, you know, depending on the brand, I thought this was really cute. It was that lightweight again. And then this was just my favorite. I had a leopard scarf from Maurice's in one of my most recent bins hauls, and it sold to a viewer. So thank you very much. Whoever, my friend who purchased that, I can't remember your name, but thank you so much. She sent me a nice message. That was an infinity scarf. This is more just a regular scarf, but love, love, love. Who doesn't need this? It's gorgeous. So this did not have a brand on it. However, this stylistically was right on trend. Love it. Some tried and true American Eagle high-waisted jeggings. I am so sorry. This was the worst time of day to film. Look at the bottom of these. They are just so great and so distressed. But I think these are going to be really popular. I've never seen a bottom that like kind of comes up in the center here with the distressing, but really high-waisted. And these are, yep, they're the high-rise jegging in a size 8. So I think those will do very well. $25, pretty standard for me. This is just a leopard print Victoria's Secret 38D, like nice underwire, nice bra. That was really cute. 12 to 15 for that, I'm guessing. I don't know if I should have picked this up, but I thought it was cute. There's no brand, it's just polyester. I picked this up because it was like picking up a scarf, and I don't know if you can really even see. So it's sheer-ish, and then in the back it has like these tails, which I'm assuming you could tie and make like a cool, here, I'll do it for you. Make like a cool tie in the back. And this I think would just be really cute with like a pair of jeans, high-waisted jeans with like a cropped thing. I suppose you could wear it like, yeah, like that. So like tied in the back, and it buttons down the back. Oh, there is a brand, Mandee, M-A-N-D-E-E, which I doubt is anything special. But I thought this was really cute. This is like a perfect thing to put in my closet for like $18 or $20, and then someone can bundle it, and I can essentially give it as a part of a bundle for an excellent price. This I was really excited about. I think it's vintage. Oh, I can't tell because I don't think it is. It's not single stitched, but it's this Port and Company. Was it made in America? It's 50-50. No, made in Honduras. Maybe it's not vintage, but it is one cool Aerosmith t-shirt. And when we were touring all the colleges in the South, and my daughter confirmed, and she actually had one day, I have this California t-shirt that's just from Old Navy, and super oversized. And she wore it, and it like basically looks like a dress, but it's just a t-shirt that the girls now wear like just above their knee. And it was really, really cute. So I'm definitely gonna have her model this Dream On t-shirt for me in the same fashion. That's how I wanna style it, with just, you know, tan legs showing and barely a pair of shorts. Some people wearing bike shorts under these, but not even necessarily so you can see them. and it's a really cute look. So I was excited about that. This t-shirt I got, it's just a large, 100% cotton. This feels pretty old. It's a Harley Davidson. It just says Granite Mountain Harley Davidson, Conyers, Georgia. Am I saying that right? It's there's definitely, you know, some real distressing around the neck, and you can see in the back here there's like a little bit of you can kind of see where all the distressing is around the collar, but that kind of adds to the flair of this. I have a feeling I'm going to end up filming this video over because every time I go close the lighting's terrible. I'm so sorry. This just happens to be the time of day that nobody's home. Jay just went to go pick up Rocco from work at the apple orchard, and Angie went for a ride with him, so I just took this opportunity. This is just a Calvin Klein pencil skirt in a size 6, just like a nice career piece. Really nice. Be worn with like a nice silky tucked in blouse, which would be really beautiful and make it very current. Those silky blouses are very much in right now. I'm just seeing if there's anything special about this fabric. It's linen. Linen and rayon, 80% linen. So that's good. Very pretty, really nice condition. It's got, feels like the light boning in here. And it's got the silicone around the trim, so it like stays in place. But it's just this great animal print top in a size 8. So I haven't looked at the comps at this, but this I thought was just a really fun piece. Could be paired with like a really cute oversized blazer or some high-waisted jeans. Just really cute animal print, good brand, great condition. This I picked up strictly for style and because of the time of year. It's just Forever 21, but I thought it was a really cute plaid jacket. So cute. It's just feel like you're cropped, and this says thanks with a rose. I thought that was really cute. And it is a size small from Forever 21, and it just zips up. Really cute, kind of skateboard vibe. I don't know. I love that it has like that little label, the thanks. Super cute. I don't know, maybe I'll price that at $24. Okay, so this scarf is something I don't know if I'll list it on Poshmark or eBay. Definitely not my style, but I saw it and it was beautiful. And as I was looking at it, very Irish inspired. And then when I looked at the tag, it's pure silk, and the brand is Patrick Francis and made in Ireland. So when I looked at the comps, there were some not this nice, I have to say, that sold like for $25, and this is like a velvety. It says silk, 100% silk, but feels like velvet. So just really beautiful. So I'm probably gonna list this for like $30, maybe even $35, and probably on eBay. But absolutely beautiful condition, and just for like a traditional Irish look. Absolutely gorgeous, like gift-giving condition. All right, a few more pieces and then I'm gonna get into my shoes. This is from Express. It's just like a career dress. It's like a shirt dress. It's got the button sleeves here, 2 pockets. It buttons all the way down the front, and it also came with the belt, which is always nice to find at the bins, and it's size small. Probably list that for like $32 and see how that does. People always talk about I can't think of the name of the shirt, but it's a career shirt from Express that does very well, and that reminded me of it in dress form. This I picked up for my daughter, and it just like literally died in the wash. It's a Lauren Conrad extra small. I just thought it was really cute to wear with jeans because it was cropped, but look at the bottom. I don't know, now it looks a little Free People-ish. Is that crazy? I just have to cut it. I don't know what happened to this. I don't know if maybe somebody cut it before I got it, probably. So she saw, I don't know if she's still gonna want it, but I'm wondering if that like adds to it or just makes it trash. No, she'll probably wear it. It's a cute like periwinkle color. Showed all these things. Oh, one last article of clothing and then I'm done, and I'll show you shoes. So this is from Cachet. Here's the brand. And this brand has a nice little following. I recently just sold a piece. Ah, my family's home. I have to show you my shoes quickly. I got these Alex Marie suede shoes. These are gorgeous. And I went back and forth on these, but in the end, I like had to have them. Look at the movement of the beading and the suede, and they're in really good condition. So pretty. Probably about $30 for these. And they have like the suede instep right here. Just gorgeous. I think these are like a size 8. I got these Donald Kleiner shoes, and this leather wraps around, and they're big heels, like probably 4-inch heels. And there's a little bit of stickiness here that I need to work on. But this is, I think it is a diffusion line for Donald Kleiner. It's DMSX. I haven't really done my research on it, but these are in really good shape. So yeah, and this just goes around your ankle. Really cute booties. I also got these little ballet Sam Edelman shoes. They're in like meh condition. They're okay. Maybe $15 for these. And oh, I got this random hat from the 70s. Look at this. It says, "Hi Lulu, you're home." Sausalito, California. It's got a real Mork and Mindy vibe to it, and it's got this like Velcro on the back. I just thought this was really cool. Definitely old, probably 70s. So when I found that Dooney and Burke bag, this was inside it, a little key fob. That's just like a little piece of thread that I have to get off there. So that was pretty cute. Literally about 3 hours have passed since the last part of my video. My mom called with like 3 items left to show you, and then my family walked through the door and you know what broke loose. So I just decided to call it a day. We went and did to the grocery store, and then I ran into Savers. We have this nice system where my husband runs to the grocery store, which is in the same plaza as Savers. I drop off stuff to donate because we've been cleaning out the basement, and I get a 20% coupon. I do a little shopping. He does a little grocery shopping. It's like win-win, and then he picks me up in like a half hour. So I'm super efficient when I shop. So I'm going to show you the last few things from my Goodwill haul, and then I picked up just 6 items from Savers, but I got something I'm so excited about. So I had to get the lighting because the whole day has changed, but now this lighting is controlled and it feels so much better because I'm not competing with everything else. So I started to tell you, I had a few things left from my haul from South Carolina. So I got these Franco Sardo shoes, and they are sandals. See, I can lean in without the sunlight giving me a hard time. Really cute woven design, and they're in beautiful condition, just beautiful condition here. They look like they're about a size 8. I couldn't find a size on them when I was looking earlier, but really pretty sandals. And I think they would still work for the beginning part of September and for the end of September, early October. What else did I get from the store? I'm starting to like, oh, I got this bag primarily because I needed some storage while I was at the bins. It's just this like kind of royal blue in its BCBG generation. Definitely not leather, but a really great tote in just beautiful condition. And it has like a little zipper inside. I mean, I don't know, maybe $15 for that if I'm lucky, but I thought it was a really cute tote. I like a good tote bag, kind of lightweight. And what else was from there? Oh, this was probably the best thing that I got. Oh, wait a second. I'm going to show you one thing first. Sorry, I'm a little scattery. Lulu joined me. She's in all my videos, right? I had to bring her a blanket because she's a little diva and she didn't want to sit on just the leather. Okay, I got this Keranique scalp stimulating shampoo enriched with keratin amino complex. And this is brand new. You can see it still has the plastic on it. The price tag here was marked $5.92, and I don't know if that doesn't look like a Goodwill price, but potentially. Anyway, the comps on these were really good. So I'm expecting to get anywhere between $20 and $25 for this bottle of shampoo. I will probably list it on eBay, and I was excited for that because I don't typically find beauty products that are a win. So I was happy to find that. And then the last thing that I want to show you from the Goodwill Outlets in South Carolina are these beautiful Johnston and Murphy loafers, these slide-ons. I did look up the name and I will put it down below when I edit this for you. But there were a few of these Johnston and Murphy shoes in the same section of a clothing bin buried in one of those like really deep bins. And these were size 10. The other two pairs were 9.5 and they had a lot more wear on them. I would have loved to have picked them all up and, you know, potentially sold them to the same buyer for a good price, but the other ones were a little bit more worn. If I were in New Hampshire, I probably would have picked them up, but where I was putting them on an airplane, I wanted to make sure I had the best quality. These are like new. And this particular style retails for $169, and they have this nice rubber sole. These have never been worn. I mean, they were probably tried on, maybe walked around in home, but absolutely gorgeous. Sheepskin on the inside, like it just doesn't get any more beautiful than these. I love them. So I'm hoping to get between $50 and $70 for these. So that wraps up my South Carolina bins experience. It was super fun. And I also got a University of South Carolina t-shirt for Angie at the bins as well. And I think it's really funny because so all of these stuff, including the Salvation Army at Clemson in the bins, was like 14 and 4 or 14 and 5. Let's just say $20 for the sake of this video. I bought Angie a sweatshirt at Clemson for $50, a sweatshirt at USC for $55, and a cropped t-shirt at College of Charleston for $30. So I spent, what's that, $135 on 3 pieces as opposed to 30 pieces for $20. So sometimes when I'm paying retail, I am just like crazy sticker shock. She did offer to pay for some of them, but it was like, it was a splurge because it was a special trip for us. But anyway, how crazy is that? 3 sweatshirts or two sweatshirts and a t-shirt, $135. What was I thinking? I must really like her. Okay, switching gears really quickly. What I did want to show you now is what I picked up at Savers this afternoon. I ran in really quickly and I've had really good luck with these shoes and I could not believe they were just sitting on the shelf with a brand new tag. And these are Corky's. 1 second, Rock. Rocco has to go to his confirmation class. I have to finish this. All right, so here we go. Corky's, the original, right there. Brand new with tag. These were at Savers for, I believe, $11.99. So I picked up 6 pieces at Savers. I had a 20% off coupon, and in total, I spent $43. So definitely seeing higher prices. You know, the bins were 30 items for 14 or $20 if you include Salvation Army. This was 6 items for $43, but I'm gonna get a much higher return on these pieces. So kind of happy to share these in the same video for you. These are a size 8, absolutely beautiful. The last pair of slides that were pre-owned, I sold for $55. I will probably list these for $65 or $70. I haven't gotten the exact name of these, so maybe even higher, but I'm thinking, given the fact that we're moving out of summer, that will be the right price for those shoes. I also picked up these boots, and to be honest, I looked at comps and they weren't great. I bought them because they were brand new, but you can see they were $12.99, and they are Crocs, and they have a wedge. So $12.99, which means I probably paid a little over $10 with my 20% discount. These are definitely brand new, which got me excited. So I'm gonna see what the retail is for these, but I only saw 1 pair listed. They were listed for $45. They weren't as in good condition, but as far as a sales comp, I saw that one sold for $20. So I don't know if these are worth keeping. I need to do a little bit more research. There weren't many listed. It could be a new style, so maybe it's still on their website. So I need to look more into that. I picked up these J.Crew shoes. I've been really trying to just get shoes that are in great condition. I do pretty well with J.Crew shoes, and it's got, again, even though it's a sandal style, I still went for it. They weren't J.Crew Outlet, they were straight up J.Crew. They're 7.5, which is a great size. And they're like a linen with little metallic flecks and leopard. So These would just be so cute with some skinny jeans for the fall and like a big chunky sweater, oversized. I just couldn't resist. But again, paid up for these. These were $9.99. So I paid $8 for these, but I will probably list them around $45 and see what happens. I also picked up these, that's it for shoes. I picked up these Athleta. You can see there is some pilling on them. So I'm gonna need to use my sweater shaver to get to them, but they're kind of like a little thicker, like a sweatpant material, as opposed to like a thin legging. And I like that they were gray. They had this detail. They remind me, they're a little bit like Gymshark looking to me. And they were only $5.49. So a lot of their leggings at my Savers are $7.99. So even with the discount, you're paying over $6. But so where these were like in the $4 range, if I get $20 for these, that's a fine return for me. Oh, and here's the Athleta little logo at the bottom. Can you see it lightly there? Okay, the last two pieces I'm really excited about. This one I just thought was really funny. I don't even know if it's gonna do well, but I was in the men's section and they honestly had a lot of really good pieces, but they were all marked like $12, $13. And unless I have a half off sale at Savers, I'm just not gonna pay that for like average stuff. But this, this says Freaks, and it is a size large, like windbreaker, and it's Lucky brand in an extra, extra large. And I just thought it was a little wacky enough to be kind of fun and unique. So I could not find any comps on this, but I need to look and just see what it retailed for. But anyways, here's the Lucky brand logo, and I love picking up Lucky for men. If you recall last month in my What Sold video, Lucky was my best-selling brand. I'm not afraid to pick up Lucky, but I do pay close attention to style, and I just thought this was really funny. Like, when have you ever seen a jacket that says Freaks? And it's fully lined, and it's snap front. The buttons have like this little star detail. It's just unique enough that I thought it was worth the pickup. Okay, now my favorite piece. I was so excited about this. When I went into a store in Italy, there was an associate there, and I said, could you please pronounce this for me? And she said, Desigual. Desigual. That's what she said. I got the best piece. It was marked $6.99, so 20% off that. And here she is. It is this coat with this high, it's like a sweater coat. I really want you to get the full effect. Someone made the suggestion that I should put my stuff on hangers and display items that way. But for me personally, when I watch a haul, I like seeing the person. I feel like the hanger kind of hauls are good for Instagram, but when I watch a video, I like to see the person. So I don't know, maybe you don't want to see me. I'm sorry for that person who I'm not doing that for. But anyways, they also said I should step back so you could see that. So that I get. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. It is a sweater. There's the Desigual insignia on the back. It is a size large. It has these toggles in the front. So when you undo the toggle, I'm sorry, Lulu, am I in your space? When you undo this, it's a full zip in front. So we untoggle like that, and then you can see, I already photographed this. I'm ready to list this baby. And then it's a full zip. I mean, and their quality is insane. So they even have their logo on the hang on the zip, and that's what the inside looks like. I mean, this feels very like Johnny Was to me, or just Pendleton. It's just like all this goodness in one coat. And it's a fall jacket. It's probably gonna be small on me, but I love it. I love that it's a sweater. I don't know. I'm probably like more like an XL, but I don't know. Maybe I could pull this off. Oh man, it's really cute. Oh, I could totally wear this. Anyways, this is it. I love this coat. I have no idea what I'm gonna price it at. I looked really quickly at I think I put in embroidered because when it was in my trunk when I was driving home, I was looking it up and didn't realize it was more like a, I don't know, would you call this Southwestern? It is so cute for fall. Let me just see, if you zip it all the way up. Anyway, that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna list this over $100. I'm thinking maybe like 130-ish. I don't know. I need to look and see. I don't know. I don't know if this look really suits me up like this, but anyways, I'd love to get to the point where I can model some of my, this is very awkward. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this, and if you enjoy haul videos. I have a lot more coming your way. I have a what sold video that I need to film and put out this week. I have a day in the life video that I already filmed. I just have to edit it. So including this video, I hope to get 3 videos out this week. Happy to be home. Happy to have had a great week with my daughter, and I love to check out new bins. Thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you for your comments. Subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of this, and if there's anything in this haul that you're interested in, feel free to message me on Instagram at Lori Tata 1973, LORITATA 1973. So have a wonderful, wonderful day and enjoy this fall weather. It's my favorite season. Mwah. Bye.